Hello students, today we will start the chapter 2 of the part 2nd, the Bodina-Pythagoras theorem. This theorem was given by the great mathematician Bodina. That's why its name is Bodina-Pythagoras theorem. See, Bodina was an ancient Indian mathematician. Bodina authored the Bodina Sulba Sutras. So, in this chapter, we will read about the Pythagoras theorem given by the great mathematician Bodina. See here, this is a right angle triangle. In the right angle triangle, this is base, this is altitude, and this is hypotenuse side. Suppose base is A, altitude is B, and hypotenuse is C. Then the Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square, or you can write C square is equal to A square plus B square. But in exercise, whenever you will use, always write hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Note, Pythagoras theorem is applied only in right angle triangle. Only in the right angle triangle we can use the Pythagoras theorem. And second more important thing, out of all these three sides, base, altitude and hypotenuse will be the longest side. And the Pythagoras theorem will prove only when the square of the base, when the sum of the square of the base and altitude square will equal to the square of the hypotenuse. Otherwise, Pythagoras theorem will not prove. Now, we will read about the hypotenuse of an isosceles right triangle. Isosceles right triangle means these two sides are equal. Suppose this side is 1, or you can see this is right angle triangle. Suppose this is 1 unit, this is 1 unit. Suppose this is A, this is B and this is C. According to the formula, C square will be A square plus B square. So that means 1 square plus 1 square. 1 square is 1, 1 square is 1, that means 1 plus 1, that is 2. So C will be square root of 2. So in the isosceles right angle triangle, if the side is 1 unit, then its side will be root 2. Root 2, we know the value of root 2, always learn the value of root 2. Root 2 is equal to 1.414. This is the value of root 2, learn this. So by the value of root 2, you can see that its value is always greater than 1, but it is less than 2, always it is less than 2. So the root 2 lies between 1 and 2, always lies between 1 and 2, greater than 1 and less than 2. See in your book, it is Bodina-Pythagoras theorem. It is also given in your book, figure. Hypotenuse being the longest side. Exercise 2a. In this exercise, this table is given. There are some figures. In this question, it is given that the side opposite to angle A is A, angle B to B, and side opposite to angle C is C. So here is the table, and you have to prove. One part I am telling you. See, A is 3. One part I am telling you, this is given. So C square is this, longest side, 5 square 25. A square plus B square, this is A, C. This is A, this is B, and this is C. So A square plus B square, 3 square plus 4 square, 9 plus 16, 25. C square is 25, A square plus B square is 25. That means C square is equal to A square plus B square. So Pythagoras theorem is true for this triangle. So in this way, you have to show in all the triangles that the Pythagoras theorem is true or not. Question to be part, here are some figures and you have to calculate the length of x in each triangle. So in question number 2, always remember one thing. See, this is 90 degree and this side is opposite to 90 degree. See, this side is opposite to 90 degree. So always it is hypotenuse. See, this is hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse. In this figure, this is hypotenuse and this is hypotenuse. So I am telling you B part and C part. So hypotenuse, students, whenever you solve this question, you will solve this question always first of all write the formula. Hypotenuse square is equal to b square plus altitude square in bracket right by Pythagoras theorem. Now x square is equal to 9 square plus 12 square, 81 plus 144. So x square is 225. Now to calculate the x, we will take the square root. Square root of 225 is 15 centimeter. And in the same way, we will do the same for C part. Write formula in each question. Students, now I am not writing again and again the formula, but you have to write in your all questions the formula and in bracket write by Pythagoras theorem. Now again base is 21, it is 22. The same we will do. Square root of 841, it is 29 centimeter. Now the third question. In third question, again you have to calculate the value of x. See, side opposite to 90 degree, this is hypotenuse, this is hypotenuse, this is hypotenuse and this is hypotenuse. So in this you have to calculate this side and in this you have to calculate to this side. Again the question is same. 25 square is equal to 7 square plus a square. 49, 625. Now 49 will go to this side. 625 minus 49 a square. 576 a square. So what will be a? The square root of 576. Solve the square root of 576. It is 24. In the same manner we will do in the D part. Next, the rectangular floor of room is 12 meter long, 5 meter wide. What is the length of a diagonal? See, this is length and this is a diagonal. And what is this diagonal? This is hypotenuse. Again the same. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square altitude square. Put the values, take the square root. It is 13. So length of the diagonal is 13. Next question 5. A ladder 10 meter long. Always you know na, we can't use ladder in this way. We will use the ladder in the slanting way. So in the slanting way, it can be used as a hypotenuse. Reaches the top of a wall 8 meter. How far is the foot of the ladder from the base of the wall? See. See, this is the ladder, this is the wall and this is the foot. And we have to calculate the distance between the base of the wall and the foot of the ladder. See, this is our hypotenuse, this is base, this is altitude. Again we will do the same. 36 is equal to x square. Now from this x square root 36 is 6. And we have we assume that flat base is x meter. Now next, all the questions are same. 6 question, it is in a homework. You have to calculate the ramp, means hypotenuse. 7th question, in this question, this is the figure. You have to calculate this AD and BD. See, you can see, first of all, I am taking, let BD is X and this complete AC is Y. Now, first of all, I am taking this small triangle BCD, this one, this triangle, only this BCD. So in BCD, I am calculating BD, that means hypotenuse. Again, put the value 12 square plus 5 square, calculate X, it is 13. Now, I am taking this complete big triangle ACB. Now, I am calculating this AC, 15 is the hypotenuse. So calculating this, Y will be 9. Complete Y is 9, that means complete AC is 9, DC is 5. So AD we can calculate 9 minus 5. So AD is AC minus DC, 9 minus 5 is equal to 4 centimeter. 9th question. A ship sails due 30 kilometer. A ship sails due is 30 kilometer, then due south 16. How far is direct line from the starting point? Now, see, first of all, it sails due east. So go to A to B 30 kilometer and then south B to C 16. So you have to calculate the distance between the starting point and final point. See again, if it is a 90-degree angle, then it is a hypotenuse. That means you have to calculate the hypotenuse. So put all the values. Take the square root of x. So 34 kilometer is your answer. Next question. Next question. Students, a ship sails 60 kilometer due north and 20 kilometer due east, finally 39. Again you have to calculate the distance between the final and starting point. I'm repeating this question again. A ship sails 60 kilometer due north. So first of all, due north, C, A to C, north. Then 20 kilometer due west, then 20 kilometer due west, then 39 kilometer due again south. Now you have to calculate the distance between E and A. So what we will do, we will join this E and A. This is C, this is a rectangle, this is 20, this is 20, this is 39, this is 39. So what will be this only AB length? Complete 60 minus 39. 60 minus 39, 21. And EB, this is 20. This is, now see, this is right angle triangle. This is 90 degree. Now this is hypotenuse. In triangle ABE, x square is equal to this by Pythagoras. So x is square root of 841. 29 kilometer is your answer. So student, complete your work. Complete this video work in your classwork notebook. And only the homework question in homework notebook. Okay students, bye-bye.